So one of the most highly discussed topics during this COVID-19 pandemic has been the so-called once-in-a-lifetime investment opportunities available because of the volatility and uncertainty in the stock market, leading to some highly discounted stocks that could pay significant dividends once this pandemic and quarantine period has resolved. Today I want to be talking about probably the biggest investment you can make, which is not really in any particular stock found on the stock markets of the world, but rather the stock in yourself. I think this period is unprecedented, and I think it really provides an opportunity for each one of us to grow as an individual in ways that will hopefully pay significant dividends when life goes back to normal. So listen in. I'm going to give you my 4-step plan on how you can improve professionally, and hope it finds use in your career path. Let's roll the intro. Okay, so let me give you my approach to making the most of this period of isolation and quarantine. And I've really broken this down into 4 key steps to ensure that you do this in a graded and safe fashion. Step number 1 is really taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing you can do at this present time. Take time for sleep. Take time to develop better eating habits, develop better exercise habits that you can maintain long term once society gets back up and running again. Society is very fast paced, as we know. It's very stressful, and developing good habits will not only help you during this difficult time of isolation, but will also help for many years to come. Once you've taken this time to really focus on yourself, the next advice I have is to begin reading. In research, the only real way to be an expert in your field is know what other people are doing. And many times, including myself when I was a graduate student, we prioritized doing experiments over reading the literature. During this quarantine period, where all the labs have shut down, it's a perfect opportunity to catch up on reading, read around the studies in your field, read outside your field, and really develop a strong core knowledge that you can reapproach the problems or your scientific question with a much stronger and deeper background. And I think this will substantially improve the way you design and approach your project again when we return back to normal. Now, since you're reading all these papers, it's a perfect time to move on to step number 3, which is writing. This is a perfect time to write a review around your research topic of interest, because reviews really are a strong starting point to any introduction for a master's or PhD thesis. So by doing this hard work now, you're really just rearranging the writing component of your degree from the very end to this present time where experimentation is not possible. So not only will you potentially not lose any time, but you'll also build your CV, which will perhaps help you get a scholarship or award during your training. One of the other reasons why you want to be writing is that writing is a perfect exercise to develop critical thinking and really challenge yourself to write small bits of knowledge in a way that's coherent and that helps put your project into perspective. So when we write, it really helps us think. And that moves on to step number 4. And now that you've read, now that you've critically analyzed the literature by writing, it's the perfect time to get creative and think about new areas of research for when you return. We all want to have this eureka and super creative idea, and really to do that, I think you need to graduate steps 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully this graded approach is of value to you. I hope you use it. Again, it's not a race, and if you only get to stage 2 or stage 3, that's no problem at all. It's not a competition, but really an approach to help everyone improve during this really frustrating and difficult time. Where hope everyone's doing well. Hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe to our channel for additional content and more neuroscience topics. So that's my 4-step approach to self-improvement and investing in yourself during this period of quarantine. Hopefully you found it useful. Don't feel you need to complete all 4 steps. Any real progress that you make, even if it's just investing in yourself, should be considered a success. So all the best, stay safe, and catch you at the next one.